Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, class of 2020. My name is Maggie Njuguna, and as you heard, I'm a proud graduate of UC Davis. Shout out to my Aggies. Okay. So grateful for this opportunity to give this speech. So, dear class of 2020, I don't know most of y'all on here. Most of y'all don't know me. But besides graduating together, I think a lot of us can relate on one thing, being over 2020. I don't know about you, but this year has pretty much wiped me out so far. As if we weren't already carrying our own challenges, baggage, and trauma before Miss Rona struck, we're definitely still living through a global pandemic with injustices around the world still taking place and even more occurring, all while our community is in a state of defense, mourning over the unjust and inhumane killings of our community and our Black siblings. So while graduation is typically a joyous occasion, it's honestly really challenging to know the right thing to say or the right way to feel at a time like this, when you can almost feel guilty for celebrating such a major milestone. I don't have the right words to say, and I'm definitely not here to tell you how to feel, but right now, while we're all here together during what feels like a really dark season, I'm just here to be a light. Class of 2020, we really did that. We're really here, and this is really happening. I have to keep reminding myself sometimes because it feels so surreal and so far from what I imagined. But this is really our moment. Let that sink in. For just a moment, I urge you to tune out the chaos and the madness and realize that all your efforts, your determination, your perseverance have led you to this very moment that absolutely no one can take away from you. In this very moment, you are seen, you are recognized, you are celebrated, and you deserve this. We are powerful. And what better day to remind us how powerful we are than today, Juneteenth, Jubilee Day, the day that we commemorate our ancestors and celebrate their freedom, the freedom that they fought and died for so that they could live and we could prosper. And yes, there are cruel reminders on a daily that we have a long way to go until true liberation. But today, family, we prosper. Today we shine. And today, I know that our ancestors are smiling down on every single one of us. I'm sure that these last several years have been a roller coaster for us all in one way or another. I know mine have been filled with plenty of tears and struggles, coupled with a triple portion of laughs and unforgettable memories. It would have been a lonely ride without the love and support and driving force of my village that I honor with this achievement and my Black community that I get to celebrate today with. I recognize that not everyone gets access to community like this, and therefore I've learned to treasure every moment that Black people come together to show up and show out just like we're doing right now. We're all here experiencing this special moment together, and I recognize that we all took different paths to get here. And whatever your path was, I celebrate your journey, and I believe that each and every one of our journeys were perfectly orchestrated to bring us to this moment. I sincerely hope that when you look back on all of your experiences, every challenge, victory, failure, opportunity, and lesson learned, that you are proud of all that you've accomplished and who you are now. I hope that you eagerly look forward to who you're yet to become and the life that you have the opportunity to build for yourself and the generations after you. I hope that even in the midst of distress that you would face in this lifetime, that you would make your peace of mind and your well-being a priority. And I hope that you never doubt your worth, your value, and your reason for existing. And that even if you do find yourself in those moments, that you bounce back strong, remembering that you are royalty. And that until you take your very last breath on this earth, you have a purpose to fulfill. And you owe it to yourself and everyone that's connected to your destiny to live each and every day running towards it and becoming the absolute best version of yourself. Queen Bee reminds me, one of my favorite songs, that I want to leave my footprints in the sands of time and know that there was something that meant something that I left behind. So as I leave this place, I'm proud to say that I know I left my mark and will continue to do so, beating every odd stacked against me and defying everything they said about us who have chocolate skin. As we reflect on all that we've experienced, we also reflect on how much we've learned. These institutions couldn't possibly give us everything that we require to be thriving Black beings in this world, but they've given us the opportunity to grow and persevere and gain the knowledge that we need in order to be impactful pillars of society. They've given us the opportunity to prove that in a society that oppresses our community, our existence in itself is resistance. Our minds are weapons, and our education is the ammunition. There are way too many wars in this world. It's unrealistic for one person to try to fight them all. But I challenge you to use your tools, use your weapons, and use your existence to fight for the world around you and serve the communities that you're called to. As you strive to find your balance in the next seasons of your journey, I challenge you to intentionally be agents of change in the spaces that you occupy, knowing that everything you have within you and all that you're yet to add is revolutionary and more than enough. Class of 2020, please continue to be great. Surround yourself with life-giving people in life-giving spaces and be you unapologetically. Stay booked and busy and walk into every space remembering that you are literally the definition and the epitome of Black excellence. Congratulations, class of 2020.